Hi, it's your girl Legacy, and I say welcome to my channel. Do like, comment, and share my videos. So today I want to take you through how I and my friend, we're bored, we thought of what to do, maybe take a trip or something, and we decided to take on an adventure. This adventure, we called it knowing about other African countries. So how best could you know about other African countries if you do not travel by road? So we decided to go from Lagos to wherever the time takes us. We just had 1 week. We gave ourselves 1 week to do that. So I sojourned from Lekki, that civic center, and I must tell you one thing about Lagos is that you have to plan yourself. If you do not plan yourself, you'll always be late. You would have to meet traffic. You would have to meet, even when you get to the front of, you want to know, why is there traffic here? You will not see anything, that civic center. That you wouldn't see any reason. Here is actually, this UBA, here is called CMS. At CMS, we have one of the biggest markets in Lagos. That is Balogu. Have you ever heard of Balogu before? This is actually the location. So I'm heading to the train station because it's an adventure. Why not make it a full fun adventure? So I said, let me go through train to Mile 2 because it's at Mile 2 that we're going to enter the bus that would take us to, that would, will lead us to where we're going to. So this train station was actually built and commissioned by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who is the governor of Lagos State. And one thing I want to say about Lagos State governments, both the past and the present, is that they take their facilities very, 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 it's important to them because whenever you get into their facilities, you notice that it's clean. Whether you're going to the hospital, I've visited so many hospitals. I've visited the one at the island. I've visited Roots. And one thing I know about their facilities is that it's always clean. You see, I left the escalator to use the stairs because I didn't have that mind. I was carrying bags and I was making videos. I don't want to hear any story in this journey. This journey, we must go on this journey. So I just had to respect myself and take the long route, which is, using the stairs. Though I could see where they said avoid phone calls on the stairs. I wasn't making a phone call. I was just making videos. So please, I'm going to take you on a journey of how I and my friend went through from Lagos to Cotonou to Togo to Ghana, experiencing their foods, experiencing their culture, visiting important places, speaking with some people, meeting new friends. We met new friends, meeting new friends. This is Ify, my friend that I'm embarking on this journey with. Not just that I enjoyed her company, but I learned so much also from her personality. So we're waiting for our train to show. That is the train. And this is my first time ever getting into a train. It was so soothing. It was so like you were on a ride, but it's not like you're on a ride. And you could see the view of the city, nice views of the city. And the train is so neat. Like, this is one of the first trains that the governor commissioned. So I bet it should be clean, it should be neat. I and my friend going in, people sitting down. You see how it was so calm. You could just take your seats. We didn't have much people, so there were so many space. Those people going are people who came down. This is actually the Marina CMS station. So we are on board, and that's the UBA. UBA is one of the banks, African, that you would find everywhere in Africa and the world at large. So this is CMS. I told you that this is where you get one of the largest markets that we have in Nigeria, which is Balogu Market. These buildings are actually extensions of the market. Yes, the warehouse, extensions of the market, and some other offices. I am my friend. We're so glad to make this journey. Please, I would love you to like. I would love you to comment. I would love you to share every video that I post here. I am not perfect, so sometimes I might make some typographical errors. I might say some things that are not true.